thoughts on the match?
It's disappointing. Look, Concordia is one of the best teams in the country every year. Has been for some time. We knew we'd have our hands full. That wasn't our best performance. I know we were shorthanded some there, but I think the team rallied around Lena for the most part. Saw some good things there, but disappointing nonetheless, and we have our work cut out for us.
How frustrating is it to have the number 2 team in the country here on your court? You're only playing 1 game today. They played 2. How frustrating is that part of it as far as the effort you put out?
Well, I think Concordia could have played a lot of matches today and still been very good. I don't know about the number of matches. I think what's most frustrating is just when you have the number 2 team in the country on your home court and we didn't play our best, win or lose. So that said, there's some credit that should go on their side. They do that to a lot of teams, as we'll see again this year. And that's not to say there aren't a lot of things that we need to fix on our side of the ball.
Talk about how they block, because it seemed like they were able to shut down Olivia right away, and it took Anna a long time to kind of get going. And what did you see in what they were doing?
Well, right now we have to do a better job of avoiding the block and finding ways around the block, and I think it took us a little bit of time to get there. They have a particular style of blocking that is very good, and when you switch setters, tempo changes a little bit. So I think that had a little bit to do with it. But I thought Lena put up a good hittable ball every time on the outside for the most part, and good teams are going to take advantage of opportunities when they have them. On the flip side of that, I think that the part that maybe frustrates me or is they made uncharacteristic amount of errors, and that kept us in the second and third set particularly. So we made a push and took advantage of some of them, but you can't spot a team like that any extra points, and unfortunately we did at times. You've
kind of alluded to it a little bit, but what did you think of Lena's play, stepping in and taking on that role?
I think she did fine. That's a tough position to be in, both last night and today. I thought today was fine. I don't think it was the setting that was the issue. I thought it was some other things that kind of broke down around it. And I think that Lena did just fine.
You stick Lindy in there in the third set. It seemed like she was able to find some space and make some plays for you.
Yeah, trying to get her some opportunity against a good team. She's got a lot of potential, going forward for her and her career. We need to get her some reps and get some of our older players a little bit of rest where we can find it. And we thought we made that switch. She gave us a little bit of spark, put Liv back in on the right side later in that set to see what we could do. And look, Concordia just is going to beat you point for point if you make it close. So, yeah.
What did you see in Liv's game that wasn't working today?
Liv is one of the best people I've ever got to coach, period. And she gives it her all every single time she goes out there, her whole heart. And so she just wasn't feeling it tonight. I know she's pretty fatigued at times, but she just didn't have it tonight. And that's she's. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't do anything different. I trust Liv with the ball every single time. And it's just one of those nights.
How do you build off this now? I mean, you've had 3 tough matches in a row where things haven't gone the way you want them to. So how do you sort of reset getting ready for next weekend's tournament?
We have a simple mantra on our team that we've tried to employ for some time now, and it's just up or down. Which way are you going to choose? Up or down? It's a choice. We have to make up. We have to choose up. There is no other choice at this point. It's been some time since we've dropped 3 like this, but if you look back, I thought last night was a battle. I liked yesterday morning's match back for sure, but up or down, we're going to choose up.